Cool, so we're here with Jake Gosling, and we've just had a sticky session, and you just Hope. You played the track Hope, man. It sounded wicked.
Cheers. Man.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Emotional song.
A
little tear in my eye.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's great. So how did that sort of come about? What was the sort of?
It was to be really honest, like maybe a couple of months ago. In fact, like obviously before the latest EP and that. I was at a little bit of a crap place, and I was staying at a mate's house in Brighton, and he had like a Steinway in his front room.
Wow.
And like we were supposed to go on road and do some sessions. I'd do some session playing with him, and I'd literally just come off the phone to a colleague just with this whole stuff, and it's just pretty hard, isn't it? It's music.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's ups and downs, and it's going pretty cool right now. And,
yeah.
And it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I was in the front room on my J's, just kind of played these couple of chords, and it kind of came out of nowhere, you know.
So did it happen quite quickly? Did you find the sort of writing of it quite quick?
Totally, like it's a rarity. It's like it's like when you need to go toilet, innit? When you need to go, don't you? So I kind of just grabbed my iPhone, like recorded like the melodies and just the movement piano wise, and it was like I played a chord, and then it's like I heard the second chord, the next chord in my head, and figured it out, and literally the song came like that, and the words came pretty much like that as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Because it is like a sort of sad song, and the idea of hope and sort of you know, even through the clouds and all that sort of stuff. There's some positivity there.
Totally. I feel like I kind of always compare it to you know, the old jazz record "Luck Be a Lady Tonight."
Yeah.
And just the whole idea of writing to luck, or writing to hope, or writing to love, writing to those things that we feel or we want to feel. Yeah. I feel like there was something in that old jazz record which kind of came out in this, you know, but just in a completely different way. And I like the idea of it. I'd really love to be able to do it again, but I haven't been able to do it since, you know.
Well, this is it. You have to be on that rail. So it was 7 in the morning.
Yeah. I don't see that time in the morning a lot. Do you know what I mean? So.
Well, it's mad how with different people, how it does come at different times, and you just have to sort of grab that moment.
Absolutely.
Luckily, there happened to be a massive Steinway piano.
Yeah, right. That helps.
Yeah, exactly.
When it sounds good, it comes even easier, right?
I've noticed a lot with a lot of with a lot of artists now. There seems to be definitely that sort of reference back to old records.
Totally.
You know, so obviously, so your influences are sort of in jazz, or
So I grew up actually on Mozart, and Paul Simon.
Wow, amazing.
My old man, he was a vicar, but he's a West Indian.
Right.
And he's not normal. He doesn't listen to like Jimmy Cliff, Bob Marley, the way he played like Paul Simon. Like, and he'd come home from work, like come home late, and he'd be blasting it upstairs, like. Yeah. And so I kind of grew up with that subliminally in my head, and I think when I hit like secondary school, I realised all my mates, like South Londoner, everyone's into garage, grime, and bang bang music, and I was a bit of a closet rocker at that point. And then I hit uni, got into like the Libertines and Johnny Burrell, and I came out the other side, and I kind of, you hit that age where peer pressure isn't such an issue anymore. Sure. So I kind of just started writing stuff which was a little bit more singer-songwritery, a little bit more on edge, a little bit more. Well, it really comes across. I mean, hearing you play that as well, the emotion, and maybe even there's almost sort of like a spiritual sort of vibe to that as well, which I think is good. Yeah, sure. And I think those sort of angles to it really sort of connect with different people, which is sort of what it's about, I guess. Totally. Listen, thanks so much for coming down and playing. Really appreciate it. Cheers for having me.
Cool, man.
Nice one, bro.
Nice one. Jake Gosling.